Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I just want to start this video by saying thanks so much to all the new subscribers. The channel's growing really well at the moment. Thank you so much for all the likes, the comments and the support. It's been really awesome. It's super inspiring, and yeah, I just want to say thank you. We have an insane new project coming up after the Hilux, so you guys should get excited because yeah, it's going to be crazy. But today we are back working on the E36, getting it prepped for DriftX next weekend, which is a 2-day drift event. If you're in Melbourne, come down and check out the event, say hey to me, come and have a passenger ride in the E36 or the Hilux. We'll be drifting both of those cars out there. Super exciting, so make sure you come say hey. I'm always keen for a chat, so we've got a bunch of stuff that we need to get done on this car before we can go get it drifting again. Obviously right now it's looking a little bit haggard after taking a hit to the wall. We've got a new livery that we're going to put on the car. Massive shout out to Wrapped Up for hooking us up with the livery. I can't wait to put it on the car and show you guys. It's pretty much the same as version 1 livery that we had, but we only had that livery for one track event before we wrote the car off. So we've got a new coilover to put in the front here because this one's bent. Yeah, and we're going to pull these panels off at the back. I think the fuel cap went bye-bye and I was drifting and fuel was pouring out and it's ruined the paint on the wide body here. So we'll pull that wide body off, sand it down, respray a couple of parts, chuck that back together, chuck the livery on. So yeah, we're going to get a bunch of stuff done. Super excited, can't wait to drive this thing next weekend. Let's get started. Always coffee, always. Woo. When you pull the wide body off, it kind of reveals the extent of the damage a little bit more. I still drove the car on the Sunday, we got it back out there, but that guard is pretty well done. My good friend Dave is bringing over a guard tomorrow. I'll clean it up, spray it and chuck it on, and then the car will be back to full health, obviously with the new coilover as well, so it's not too much of an issue there. Got the rear guard off. You can see how much wider we're running than stock there. That is absolutely mental. Pretty cool. She's definitely a dirty car at the moment, so we'll get it all nice and cleaned up. I like my things looking presentable at the track. Woo! Got a bit of clear coat, chuck this on. Woo, shiny. Got a bit windy, so I had to finish the last bit without filming, but the guard's all clear coated now. Just a quick job to drift car. I'm probably going to explode this guard within the first hour of drifting anyway, but that's drifting for you. Looks good though. It's going to look good with the livery over it. Alright, we've drilled a bunch of holes in the guard that I hit the wall with and snapped in half. We're just going to do some drift stitching here. I will fiberglass the whole thing back together and make it all nice, but there's probably not much point before this event, because this event's like 19 hours of drifting over 2 days and it's going to be pretty hectic, so I feel like there will be more damage that we'll need to fix. So I might as well just fix this to make it look nice. Then in the off season we'll fiberglass the whole kit up, make it look all nice. And there we have it, drift stitched. Pretty cool. You see it on heaps of drift cars. It's always better to crisscross like this. Holds it together much better, makes it heaps stronger instead of going straight across. It just pulls it together better, keeps it straight. Now I'll just clip them all off the back. Give this a quick sand and spray just to make it all nice. Once Dave shows up with the panel tomorrow, we'll chuck the new panel on. We'll have to paint match it because it's a different colour. Chuck this back on. But just the drift stitching just holds it together nicely. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and chuck this side of the wide body back on. I just gave the car a quick wipe down. I'm excited to see how the livery is going to look. So just a bit of a disclaimer, I've never ever done a livery before. Usually Andrew from Wrapped Up comes out and applies it himself. He's super busy. He hooked me up with the livery. I'm going to try and apply it myself, so sorry if I screw this up. Sweet, that's on. It's looking a little more clean now, which is good. Much tidier. It'll look even better once the livery's on. It'll bring it all together. So now I'll wipe all this down, wipe the dirt off it, and kind of start to see how we apply this livery. Alright, so I have, I think, finished this side of the livery, other than I need to cut some slices and some things with a knife. This has been super fun, like it's weirdly therapeutic putting a livery on a car. It's just, I don't know, it changes the whole look of the car, so it's really fun kind of putting it all together. But this at the moment is how it looks, and I think it looks freaking awesome. Still got a little bit to do. But yeah, if you're wondering what Two Step Garage is, that's my wee side business where I sell car parts online basically. So if you're in Australia and you want to check it out, steering wheels, gear knobs, a bunch of stuff really. Have a look, buy from the store, it supports my channel. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think of the livery in the comments below. I'll go ahead and tidy it up, and then yeah, we'll continue on with the jobs. And that is how it looks with the same wheels, front to back. I've done all the cuts. It looks freaking awesome if you ask me. Damn. That's all I can get done today, guys. I think it looks incredible. Thank you so much to Wrapped Up. Check these guys out. If you're in Australia and you want your car wrapped, or you're in Melbourne and you want your car wrapped, hit these guys up. They are amazing. The decals look freaking awesome. They were super easy to apply, a lot of fun. So hit those guys up. I'll see you guys in the morning, but it's going to be in the same video anyway. So we'll get the rest of the stuff done for the car. I'll put the new guard on the front. And this thing should be looking fresh as hell by the time we're finished tomorrow. Yeah, cheers guys, see you in the morning. Woo! Good morning guys, I hope you liked the coffee montage. Got to start the morning right. Got my Christmas cup. It's not December yet, but I'm too freaking excited for Christmas, so I'm drinking down my Christmas cup early. Cheers. Alright, we're going to get stuck straight into the E36 this morning. We're going to pull this right hand guard off, pull the coilover out. I got some E90 tie rod ends, inner tie rod, sorry, to go in the car also that I forgot to mention earlier in the video, so we're going to chuck those in, give me more adjustments so that I can you know, dial in the alignment a little bit better up front. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull this whole front corner off. Dave should hopefully arrive within the next hour or two with the new panel. We'll prep that up, paint it, chuck it on, make the front look nice again. Should probably put new oil in it too, but later. Coffee. Alrighty, the guard is off. She's a little bit bent and pushed back here. It was a pretty big hit on the wall, but hopefully that hasn't affected the alignment too much, and we'll be able to get it adjusted so that it's nice and straight. Easy. May as well start taking the wheel off and the coilover out and stuff while we're at it. So we got the coilover out, and she is pretty darn bent. It's probably hard to see on video, but it's like bananaed right where it hit the wall. That was causing the wheel, obviously, when it's curved in, especially where it bolts up to the knuckle, caused the wheel to have way more camber, and I couldn't dial out any more camber. Who cares, because we have another one. So I'm still running Mighty Max speeding rods. I've run them for the last couple of years and haven't really had any issues other than when I hit walls and break them, which is my fault. But if you guys are kind of wanting to buy them, I would not recommend them for a daily driver. They're far too harsh for the track. They're fine, especially if you're learning to drift. I will be upgrading my coilovers very soon, but I'll give you guys a couple of tips if you are either running the max speeding rods or the eBay coilovers already, or you're planning on running them. You must reinforce this bit here where it bolts up to the knuckle. So as you can see on this coilover, I've already done it. So what I did was I welded in washers, because as you can see here, it's ridiculously thin, and as soon as you go over a rumble strip or hit anything, and you can see these have already pulled on the car that they were on previously, it just rips straight out. The knuckle rips straight out. You damage your car. It's no good. So weld in some reinforcements, and then I never had a problem ever again. Ooh, look at that turbo. She's just sitting there. Alrighty, welding's done. Just scrub it down, give it a quick lick of paint. Alright, so I just pulled one of the inner tie rod ends off the rack, and this one is the one that we extended at the track to kind of realign the car, because we couldn't get enough reach with the stock after the crash, kind of with the stock one. I think that I had like a minimal amount of threads actually going into the tie rod end in the first place, so it was a little bit dodgy, to be honest. So we extended this one with a bolt. We just welded a bolt in because we had the welder at the track, and that worked for us, but it's not exactly straight either, but it got us back on track for the day, which is cool. But now I'm installing E90 rack ends, basically, or inner tie rods, and these are a lot longer than stock, because I've added this bolt in, and these are still longer. They're also a lot beefier, and they're just, yeah, they give you a lot more adjustability. Yeah, the E90 rack ends, a lot of people have asked about them. This is the first time I've used them. They look awesome already before I've even installed them, because they're just so much beefier. Should be good. Let's chuck them in and see how it looks. Boom! E90 rack end installed. Looks wicked. Woo! Now I've got to put the coilover back in, and then we'll be back ready to boogie. Look who's arrived. Hey Dave.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. Haircut looks good.
Thank you.
Nice.
Made it look pretty for your videos.
Always. Dave was an absolute legend. He bought me a new panel around, which I'm super stoked on. Obviously it's got some paint fade and stuff, but we'll just give it a quick sand. I need to cut the guard out as well. Now we're going to chuck the coilover back together, chuck it in the car, and then that should be this side all buttoned up and good to go. Shout out to Tara for bringing me this delicious iced coffee. I can feel the motivation coursing through my veins. Boom! That's it. Guard's cut off. If anyone wants a bolt-on flare, just hit me up. Lol, kidding. It's a very hot day, so the paint dries almost instantly, which is crazy. Got our super gloss clear. Gonna smash this on. Do a light coat to start with. Make sure it's all good. Smells good. The guard's good to go. Looks fantastic considering we didn't really give it a lot of prep time. Looks good, so I'm gonna chuck her on. See how it fits up. Hopefully it fits up nicely, and then we'll screw the wide body onto her. And it'll almost be a car again. We'll put the headlight in, the indicator, and make it look all pretty. There we have it. She is all back together. Oh, I'm loving it. Yep, looks absolutely epic. This car is just freaking cool. We're gonna wrap up the video there, guys. It's super hot. Me and Tara are gonna take the dogs to the dog park. But thank you guys so much for watching. We still have some stuff to do, which means that there will be another episode out this week on prepping the E36 for DriftX. DriftX is in 1 week, next weekend. I'm going to film a bunch of driving stuff, obviously with the E36, but also with the Hilux. So if there's any certain type of driving footage you guys want to see, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Make sure you leave comments, like, subscribe, ask me anything. I'm always happy to chat. But also, Damon has been filming all the work he's been doing on the Hilux. So this week we should be able to get a Hilux episode out as well. So heaps of content coming for you guys. If there's anything you like or you don't like, always let me know. Thank you guys so much. See you guys soon. Peace.